What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this one's going to be a special one because we're just going to be doing multiple creepypastas in one video instead of just uh, making multiple videos and that being uh, more inefficient, I guess. So we're just going to run through one of the most bigger ones, and then that'll be it for the video. So I don't know how long it's going to be, so I'll try not to take up too much of your guys' time. So let's get into the first one. So the first one we're going to be starting off with is Sonic.exe. So Sonic.exe is a creepypasta centered around a cursed or haunted version of the popular video game the character Sonic the Hedgehog. The story originated in 2011 and was written by the username JC the Hyena. It became infamous within the internet horror culture for its unsettling themes and eerie depiction of a beloved childhood character. The creepypasta describes a fictional narrative in which a character receives a mysterious disc labeled simply Sonic.exe. Upon playing the game, they discover a horrifying version of Sonic with black eyes and glowing red pupils. The gameplay becomes progressively disturbing, featuring graphic violence, demonic imagery, and messages like "I am God." The protagonist realizes that the game is cursed and that Sonic.exe is malevolent, sentient being capable of affecting the real world. Sonic.exe appears as a demonic version of Sonic the Hedgehog with assorted features, blood, and sadistic behavior. Characters like Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik are shown as victims in the cursed game, often pursued and killed by Sonic.exe. The story revolves around helplessness, inevitability, and the blending of a digital and real worlds. Sonic.exe often says "I am God," emphasizing its supernatural and evil nature. The original story received mixed reviews, with some appreciating its shock value, while others criticized its writing quality and overuse of horror cliches. Despite this, it gained immense popularity through fan art, videos, and spin-offs, becoming a staple in internet horror culture. The concept of Sonic.exe has grown significantly over the years. Several fan-made games based on the story have been created replicating the cursed game experience described in the creepypasta. Fans have written additional stories and expanded the lore of Sonic.exe, creating an entire mythos around the character. While originally intended to be terrifying, Sonic.exe has also become the subject of parody and memes due to its exaggerated horror elements. The creepypasta's author faced backlash for issues such as the story's quality and the allegations of inappropriate behavior within the fan community. This has led to debates about separating the character of Sonic.exe from its creator. Today, Sonic.exe remains an icon figure in the world of creepypasta, representing the intersection of nostalgic media and horror storytelling. Squidward Suicide, often referred to as Red Mist, is a famous creepypasta that centers around an alleged lost episode of the popular animated series SpongeBob SquarePants. The story is a prime example of the lost episodes subgenre of creepypasta, which revolves around unsettling, unofficial episodes of well-known TV shows. The tale is typically narrated by a fictional SpongeBob SquarePants intern or employee who claims to have witnessed a disturbing unaired episode. In this episode, Squidward Tentacles, one of the main characters, spirals into depression and ultimately takes his own life. The episode begins like a normal SpongeBob SquarePants episode, with cheerful music and Squidward practicing his clarinet. Squidward performs in a concert but is booed by the audience, including SpongeBob and Patrick. Afterward, he returns home overwhelmed with sadness. As Squidward sits in his room, eerie details emerge, such as static interruptions and brief flashes of grotesque images, including realistic, hyper-detailed depictions of dead children with hollow eyes. Squidward hears whispering, telling him to do it, and a horrifying sequence takes his own life. The episode ends abruptly. A hallmark of the story is the use of hyper-realistic visuals, often described as unnerving and out of place for a cartoon. The episode allegedly includes unsettling sounds such as distorted laughter, low-pitched murmurs, and abrupt screams. The story suggests that the episode was created for sinister purposes, and its origins remain unexplained. The Squidward Suicide creepypasta first appeared on the Creepypasta Wiki in 2010, written by an anonymous author. The story gained traction due to its of a beloved cartoon and the universal fear of corrupted childhood memories. The creepypasta became one of the most well-known lost episode stories, inspiring fan-made animations, recreations, and even memes. It continues to be a popular entry point for newcomers to creepypasta culture. Some readers criticize the story for its resilience on shock value, such as graphic violence, for overusing horror tropes like hyperrealistic blood. For fan content, including animations on YouTube and reimagined versions of the story, has kept it alive in internet culture. Despite its fictional nature, some fans believed for a time that the lost episode was real, leading to rumors and urban legends about the existence. Squidward's suicide highlights how beloved childhood media can be reimagined to create unsettling horror, tapping into nostalgia and innocence of the original work. Alongside other creepypastas like Sonic.exe and the Russian Seed Experiment, it remains a cornerstone of internet horror storytelling. Eyeless Jack. Eyeless Jack is a popular character from creepypasta known for its dark, mysterious, and unsettling nature. First introduced in a standalone short story, Eyeless Jack has since become one of the most iconic figures in the creepypasta universe. The story of Eyeless Jack was written by an anonymous author and was the first posted online in 2012. The narrative is told from the perspective of a young man named Mitch who recounts a chilling series of events after moving in with his brother. Mitch wakes up one night with a sharp pain in his side and discovers a fresh wound, as something or someone had removed part of his flesh. The doctors suspect an animal attack, but Mitch has no memory of such event. Mitch wakes up to one night to see a horrifying figure, a humanoid creature wearing a dark hood and mask with black liquid dripping from his eye sockets. This creature, Eyeless Jack, appears to be responsible for his wound. As the story progresses, Mitch learns that Eyeless Jack is stealing human organs seemingly for sustenance or other sinister purposes. Mitch barely escapes the creature, but the story ends ambiguously, leaving Jack's true nature a mystery. Eyeless Jack is often depicted as a humanoid figure wearing a black hood and a blue mask. His mask features empty, dark sockets that leak black tar-like liquid. He stalks his victims silently and typically attacks them while they are asleep. Jack is known for stealing internal organs, especially kidneys, without killing his victims immediately. Jack has supernatural stealth and surgical precision. His motives are unclear, but he is portrayed as relentless and malevolent. The precise origin of Eyeless Jack's character remains mysterious, as the creepypasta was posted anonymously. The story gained rapid popularity on forums like the Creepypasta Wiki and 4chan. Eyeless Jack's design with his iconic mask and eerie backstory quickly resonated with fans of internet horror. Sorry about that. Eyeless Jack has inspired fan art, animations, and even merchandise. Many creators have expanded his story or incorporated him into crossover narratives with other creepypasta characters like Slenderman or Jeff the Killer. Numerous unofficial sequels and alternate stories attempted to delve deeper into Jack's backstory, but none are considered canon. Eyeless Jack is one of the most well-known creepypasta characters alongside Slenderman, Jeff the Killer, and the Rake. Some theories suggest that Jack is a demonic entity that feeds on organs for survival. Others interpret him as the victim of a failed experiment or curse, explaining his inhumane abilities and grotesque appearance. Eyeless Jack represents the universal fear of invasion of the unknown. His enigmatic nature, combined with the gruesome concept of organ theft, has made him a staple of the internet horror, influencing other creepypasta stories and characters. Like other icons of the genre, he thrives on ambiguity, allowing readers to imagine their own interpretations and fears. Rake. The Rake is based on a fictional creature described in a creepypasta that first gained prominence on the Something Awful forums and later on the Creepypasta Wiki. The original story presents itself as a collection of supposed first-hand accounts and sightings of the creature. The Rake is depicted as a pale, emaciated, and hairless humanoid figure. Its body is described as dog-like or distorted, but it moves unnaturally fast and silently. Its most striking features are its large, empty eyes and sharp claws. The story describes several encounters, often involving victims waking up to find the Rake at the foot of their bed. In many accounts, the creature is silent at first, but later attacks or stalks its victims. Victims report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread or having disturbing dreams before the Rake appears. After an encounter, survivors are often left traumatized, with some eventually dying under mysterious circumstances. The creepypasta includes supposed excerpts from historical documents that mention the Rake, creating a false sense of realism. These references suggest that the creature has been stalking humans for centuries. It appears as a humanoid figure, often described as hairless, pale, and gaunt, with sharp claws and unsettling wide eyes. Its face is emotionless but horrifying, with its empty eyes being particularly chilling. The rake is a nocturnal predator that attacks its victims when they are most vulnerable, such as during sleep. It is often silent, using its presence alone to inspire fear. Victims report having dreams or premonitions of the rake before their encounters, suggesting it has a psychological influence. The rake is unnaturally fast and stealthy, making it almost impossible to escape. It can cause psychological distress, nightmares, and a persuasive sense of fear and even before appearing. The rake first appeared around 2005 on Something Awful forums, a breeding ground for online horror, where users collaboratively developed horror stories. The creature gained popularity after being shared on websites like 4chan and the Creepypasta Wiki. Though the original creator is unknown, the rake's terrifying design and ambiguity help it spread rapidly. Many fans interpret the rake as a demon or ghostly being that feeds on fear and suffering. Some view the rake as a cryptid, like Bigfoot or the Chupacabra, due to its physical appearance and predatory behavior. A less literal interpretation is that the rake symbolizes human fears of their vulnerability, helplessness, and the unknown. The rake has inspired countless fan art, stories, and YouTube animations, keeping the myth alive. It is often depicted alongside other creepypasta icons like Slenderman. The rake appears in several horror games, including The Rake, Back to the Asylum, and fan-made adaptations. While entirely fictional, the rake has become an urban legend in internet culture. Its ambiguous nature and haunting design make it a perfect subject for storytelling and fan speculation. The rake exemplifies the creepypasta genre's ability to turn simple, ambiguous horror concepts into enduring internet phenomena. Its lack of definitive backstory and motive leaves much to an imagination, making it an effective figure of fear that plays on universal anxieties about being watched, stalked, or attacked while helpless. Herobrine. Herobrine is one of the most enduring myths and urban legends within the Minecraft community. Known as a mysterious and haunting figure, Herobrine is often depicted as a malevolent entity that looks like the default Minecraft player Steve, but with completely white glowing eyes. Despite being purely fictional, Herobrine has become an iconic symbol of Minecraft's creepier side, inspiring countless fan stories, videos, and memes. Herobrine's legend began in August 2010 with a post on a Minecraft forum. A player recounted a strange experience in their single-player survival world, where they noticed unusual changes in the environment, such as randomly placed 2x2 tunnels, perfectly cut trees missing their leaves, and sand pyramids in the ocean. The player claimed to have spotted a strange figure in the distance resembling Steve but with glowing white eyes, and when they tried to interact, the figure would disappear. Later, the player shared screenshots suggested that the figure might be a hostile, ghostly version of Steve. The post quickly gained attention and was later expanded upon by fans, leading to the legend of Herobrine as a mysterious supernatural force in Minecraft. Herobrine is often said to stalk players, appearing briefly before vanishing. It allegedly leaves cryptic structures like pyramids or tunnels, or alters the environment in strange ways. Some stories describe Herobrine attacking or sabotaging players, though this is less common. He can teleport and disappear at will, and is said to manipulate the game world in ways impossible for the normal player. Here are the most famous theories about Herobrine. Number 1. He's a ghost of a dead miner. One of the earliest theories suggests that Herobrine was the ghost of a deceased miner haunting the game world. Number 2. Notch's dead brother. A popular but debunked theory claimed that Herobrine was the spirit of Minecraft's creator Marcus Notch, Person's deceased brother. Notch himself denied this, stating he doesn't even have a brother. Number 3. Glitch or mod. Some players believe Herobrine was a glitch or an Easter egg secretly added by Mojang. Others attributed sightings to mods, texture packs, or intentional hoaxes. Number 4. Community hoax. The most accepted explanation is that Herobrine was a creepypasta created by fans, fueled by photoshopped images, mods, and fabricated stories. Herobrine has never officially existed in Minecraft. Mojang, the game's developer, have repeatedly denied adding Herobrine to the game. However, they have embraced the legend humorously. Mojang sometimes includes removed Herobrine as a joke in their update notes, acknowledging the myth without confirming its validity. Herobrine has become an unofficial mascot for the Minecraft community's creativity and storytelling. Herobrine has a significant cultural impact on the Minecraft community. Thousands of fan stories, animations, and videos platforms like YouTube explore Herobrine's legends. Custom mods and maps feature Herobrine as a central antagonist, allowing players to experience the myth firsthand. Players often create Herobrine hunts to investigate alleged sightings or prank friends. Herobrine has become a meme within the gaming culture, symbolizing unexplained phenomena and an overactive imaginations. Herobrine remains popular because of the sense of mystery and fear he evokes in a seemingly safe and peaceful game. Minecraft's vast procedurally generated worlds create a perfect setting for an eerie stories, and herobrine taps into players' fears of the unknown. The legend thrives because it allows players to add a layer of intrigue and suspense to their gameplay experience. 1999. 1999 is a creepypasta that tells the story of a man's disturbing recollections of a mysterious and sinister local TV channel called Caldon Local 21. Written by a Reddit user named Candle Cove in 2011, 1999 is one of the most famous long-form creepypastas. The story blends nostalgia, urban legend, and psychological horror, creating an eerie and unsettling narrative that has captivated fans of internet horror. The protagonist, referred to as Elliot, shares his childhood memories of watching strange programs on Channel 21 in 1999. While living on small town of Caldon, Ontario, as the story unfolds, Elliot discovers dark, sinister truths about the channel and its connection to horrific crimes in his community. A local access television channel that aired amateur programs. The show had a low-budget, unsettling aesthetic and often starred children or puppets. Despite its innocent appearances, the channel gave off an eerie, sinister vibe. A show featuring a man dressed as a bear who invited children to his cellar. It is later revealed that Mr. Bear was a predator who lured children to his home through the show. A bizarre program starring a humanoid puppet with unsettling behavior. The concept became increasingly cryptic and disturbing over time, leaving much to the reader's imagination. Elliot investigates the show as an adult and learns that the man behind Mr. Bear used the channel as a way to groom and kidnap children. The cellar, referenced in the show, was a real location where the crimes took place. The investigation uncovers a series of murders tied to the channel, with Mr. Bear burning children alive in his cellar. 1999 uses a mix of nostalgia and horror to create an unsettling atmosphere. The story explores how something as innocuous as children's TV can be warped into something unterrifying. The narrative feels like a modern campfire tale with its mix of vague details and haunting revelations. The tone is a slow build starting innocent children memories and gradually descending into a dark, nightmarish realization. The creepypasta is presented as a stories of blog posts or journal entries written by Elliot. This format adds a layer of realism, making it feel like a true account. Elliot shares his investigation into Caldon Local 21, recounting his childhood memories and piecing together the horrifying truth. "1999 remains a hallmark of internet horror, blending nostalgia with deeply unsettling themes to create lasting impact on the creepypasta genre." So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if this video is a little too long, but it's something I wanted to do because, just making video after video kind of gets tiring because editing and then just talking a lot. It's just like I feel like it just gets boring for the viewers, just to hear me just to hear me talk a lot. So, but thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe a creepypasta, maybe another conspiracy theory, maybe, I don't even know, maybe something, an urban legend, maybe. I don't know. I'll look and think about it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.